What's up, everyone? I'm Jack Slater, aka the Comic Outlaw. Yeah, and we're doing Fantastic Four. Oh hell yeah! Issue 76, stranded in Subatomica. Yes, the Fantastic Four has left their universe and into Subatomica to find the Silver Surfer. For Galactus has returned, and he hungers, and he needs his herald to guide him to other planets. Otherwise, it'll be the Earth that he devours next. The Fantastic Four load themselves in this ship that Reed's built. Reed always has a gadget, a gizmo. He's always experimenting on things. And this ship will allow them to shrink small enough to enter this universe, this world within worlds. As they begin to shrink down, going smaller and smaller, so they could go into this microverse, into the micro world. But it's more of a universe than it is a world. Meanwhile, the doctor is visiting Sue since she's pregnant, checking up the baby. And he mentions the news that's been going on, vaguely. And Crystal's been keeping a lot of this secret from her, Galactus, the planetoid, the fight, them having to go into another universe. She's basically just been lying to her the whole time. Meanwhile, Reed, Ben Grimm, and Johnny Storm enter the subatomic universe as they begin to shrink more and more, entering this universe, entering the unknown. And as luck would have it, they run right into the Silver Surfer. He flies overhead. The Surfer is overjoyed that he's free, for he was trapped on Earth by Galactus, and now he is free to roam the vast nothingness, to move through another cosmos, another universe, to venture into the unknown, for he is free at last, and he is overcome with joy that he is no longer anyone's puppet, and he's free to move as he chooses to move. But the Fantastic Four follow him. Trying to get his attention, they fire a stun beam. The Silver Surfer sits down, ready to talk, but still on his surfboard. As the Fantastic Four land, they get ready for combat. And although he doesn't have the vast cosmic power he used to have, he still has a small, significant chunk. Johnny Storm tries to fire out a blast, and he uses a force field just to seal himself in. The Silver Surfer still has a massive amount of power. Ben Grimm tries to use an earthquake to shatter the force field, but Silver Surfer's having none of it. He actually throws his surfboard, which is so cool. He uses it as a weapon. And this is where Reed gets the big idea to stretch his body out like he's done many times with many other different weapons and many other different foes. He tries to grab the surfboard. It basically wraps around Reed, tying him up. Johnny fires a blast. It hits the surfboard and the energy changes. And with a zoom, stuns them all and knocks them all to the ground. The Silver Surfer leaves these fools behind. He has a new universe to explore as he sees one of the vast creatures, but he's being watched by a psycho man. Seeing him as an intruder and knowing who the Fantastic Four are, he sets out his weapon, his android, to get rid of the Fantastic Four once and for all, and to find out who this silver being is, this interloper in his land with vast cosmic power. Reed, realizing they have to get the Surfer, they have to get back on track, they crawl back into the ship, but this creature is after them. It's set to destroy them. This android of destruction, sent out by the Psycho Man. It sees the Fantastic Four and attacks the craft. Ben getting out, giving it a swift kick, but the creature can fly. Grabs Ben by the foot and just slams him down. This creature is vastly more powerful than Ben, but Ben has taken on stronger opponents before. He knows how to fight, but he may be outmatched here as the creature slams him down, grabs him by the arm, and just throws him. And he bounces around, ching, 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 like a pinball. He picks thing up and gives him a body slam. He is just beating the brakes off a thing here. Shoves him into like a mini volcano. And of course the pressure builds up and boom, it knocks Ben out of it. Ben is a little dazed. His pride hurt more than anything, along with all the hits that he just took from that big purple android. But it wasn't the volcano blast that hurt him. It was the sheer butt kicking that he got from that android. Johnny tries to burn him out. Doesn't work. Reed tries his weapons on him. Doesn't work. This android seems to be prepared for everything. And it keeps coming at him, wanting to destroy the Fantastic Four. Meanwhile, Galactus hungers. Galactus needs to eat. And now he sets his sights to consume the Earth. And he's more upset that he has to break his vow than anything else. But he is part of the continuum, part of the universe, and he must consume. Meanwhile, Reed makes a choice to sacrifice himself while they get in the ship and look for the Surfer. But the android starts to vanish. It starts to disappear. Stunned, Reed, Johnny, and Ben are wondering what's going on. They realize they had help from the Surfer. He had taken care of the android, and he makes a choice to go back to Galactus to serve him in order to save the Earth. This place that he stayed, this place that he had to call home. So he flies off to meet his master again, and they stay to fight the Psycho Man. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Yeah.